The lion's den is the most famous part of Daniel's story and the least important. Most of us were taught to read the story of Daniel in the lion's den as a story about courage. Pressure shows up, fear rises, and Daniel summons bravery in the moment. But that framing quietly misses something important. By the time we meet Daniel in chapter 6, he's not young. He's not new. He is not testing out his faith under pressure for the first time. Daniel has served under multiple kings, across multiple regimes, and unstable political environments, and his life has been watched closely for decades, and that matters. In fact, when his enemies look for a way to bring him down, the text says they can't find anything. No corruption, no negligence, no inconsistency. The only angle they have is his faithfulness to God. Not a recent conversion, not a dramatic stand, a long, visible, unremarkable pattern of life. And that's where the discomfort begins. Because it means the lion's den is not the test, it's the exposure. The crisis doesn't forge Daniel's faith, it reveals what has already been formed over time. Daniel doesn't rise to the occasion, he simply remains who he has already been becoming. We tend to look at overwhelming moments and assume they are shaping us, stretching us, making us into something new, but Scripture keeps telling us a quieter truth. Crisis doesn't usually create character, it shows us the character we've been practicing when nobody was watching. That reframes the story in an unsettling way. It means the most important part of Daniel's faith didn't happen in the den. It happened in ordinary days. Faithful decisions, repeated habits, a life shaped slowly, not heroically. So here's the question to sit with today. What if the reason some moments feel overwhelming isn't because they're meant to form us, but because they're revealing us? What if the pressure is simply showing us what has been taking shape all along? Thanks for spending a few minutes with me before the noise today. As you step into the rest of this day, don't ask God to prepare you for some future tests. Ask Him to shape you in the ordinary moments now, because that's where faith is actually formed.